So we're here for the NCAA TV broadcast schedule updates for Friday, May 16th, all the way through Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. So, here we are. So, we have, starting on the 16th, we have, after the competition, we have it's video on demand coverage only, so it's like really cool coverage, but it's shown in its full entirety, but it's not like live when showing it when it's you can see it then. For the Division 2 Women's Golf quarterfinal match play around, and the Division 1 men's tennis quarterfinal at noon Eastern, 3 Eastern, 5 Eastern, and Eastern plus live. We have the Division 3 Women's Golf finals, final round. So Division 3 is ending theirs on the 16th, and that'll be shown after competition. Then the 16th will be the Women's Golf semifinal match play for Division 2. And then we have the Division 3 outdoor track field men's and women's sections with 24 student athletes. And there's 24 student athletes that have declared per event and per gender. So some athletes are in multiple events. They'll be in multiple races, or based off like the time. I think it's based off like times and stuff like that. So could see multiple, in there. And then 16 relay teams per gender and per event. So some might only be there for one event. Some might be there for like all the for multiple events. Yeah. And then we have the women's Division 1 women's tennis team semifinals on Saturday, the 17th at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Eastern Plus. And then we have the Division 1 men's lacrosse quarterfinals on ESPNU on the 17th at noon Eastern, 2:30 Eastern on ESPNU. They have it early in the day on ESPNU. And then because the softball is all throughout the day, I think instead of having it all one day, kind of want to space out so that softball gets some attention as well. And all networks, you know what I'm saying? Because if there's a game 6 of two hockey series, one of them is going to be on ESPN, one of them is going to be on ESPN or ABC. So you're not going to limit the amount of games you can show because of that. So otherwise, they would show more like for when they just had NBA only. They actually used to split with TNT, and they would actually have it so TNT would show in the upper regions. Some games on like Fridays, and then like Saturdays, Sundays. You would hear them on ABC, but yeah. And then we have the Division 2 Women's Golf Finals on NCAA on May. And then we have the men's tennis team setups after the women's at 5 in Eastern Plus. And then the Division 1 men's lacrosse quarterfinals are at noon, 2:30 Eastern ESPNU on Sunday the 18th. And then NC.com has Division 2 men's lacrosse semifinals at 1 p.m. local time. So they're both hosted at campus sites. The Division 2 men's lacrosse semis there. And they have the Division 1 women's golf finals final round of the individual stroke play. They didn't show the first 2 rounds, which are Saturday and Sunday, because they're showing LPGA, PGA Tour champions, like the Senior Tour, like the Asia Tour, the Europe Tour. So, And then, yeah, that's it. And then that's at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll start the coverage of that live. And the golf show. Then we have the Division 1 Women's Golf Finals, the team matches. We have starting at noon Eastern as the Division 1 Women's Golf Quarterfinal team matches. And the golf show. And then at 6 Eastern will be the semifinal team matches live. And I'll have a reader of the quarterfinal matches and semifinal matches as well. And then in the women's rowing section for Division 1, Tuesday 20th at 5 p.m. Eastern, 22 teams, 360 individual competitors will be from those 22 teams. Then we have Division 2 announcement, 16 to 8, 6 teams of 4s. In Division 2, that's at 6 p.m. Eastern, will be announced on NCAA.com. That's the live section show, just like a video on demand section show. And then Division 3 team tennis semifinals on NCAA.com. Play at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern live. And then the Division 3 women's tennis team semifinals will be at 3 p.m. Eastern on the 21st. And then Division 2 men's tennis semifinals will be at 9 a.m. Eastern on ESP on NCAA.com. And then Division 2 softball finals, which is the World Series. Division 2 softball finals, which is the World Series for Division 2, being played on starting at gonna be all throughout the day. It's gonna be at 11, 1:34, and 6:30 Eastern. And then the Division 3 men's golf finals video on demand only. The press release at 1 Eastern for the Division 1, 48 participants are in the events, and the 24 participants of the relays per region. So they have regionals, and then they, you're in the east and half of the United States, western half of the United States. Your school is located in the Jamaica region. They split up all the Division 1 track and field schools. And western half teams go, and then half the team, so that's what they do. So, and then Division 2 men's golf quarterfinal match play. After competition, you're on the 22nd for the quarterfinal matches, and the semifinal matches later in the day. And then Division 2 women's across semifinals will be on Thursday, 22nd at 4 and 7:30 Eastern. And then Division 3 outdoor track and field prelims and finals for Division 3 on at 5 Eastern, and then the Division 2 starts at 6 Eastern, prelims and the finals. And then Friday at noon Eastern on 23rd, or Friday 23rd at 9 a.m. Eastern, we have Division 2 women's tennis semifinals. And then Division 3 women's cross semifinals at noon. And then the men's golf final round is on. It's going to be a video on demand after competition ends. And then the World Series for softball Division 2, noon, 2:30. It is noon and 2:30 Eastern. And then the Division 1 women's cross semifinals 3 and 5:30 Eastern on Friday on ESPN. And then Division 3 women's on the 3 second semifinal. And then 6:30 Eastern is Division 2 outdoor track and field championships for women. And then Division 3 women's team final at 8 Eastern on NCAA.com. And then Division 2 softball finals, women's college World Series for Division 2, and then 1 East, 11 Eastern. And then we'll be on at 1:34 and 6:30 Eastern. And then Division 1 men's lacrosse semifinals on ESPNU will be on, or ESPN2, or Division 1 men's lacrosse semifinals on ESPN2 around noon, 2:30 Eastern on the 24th, which is Saturday. And then Division 2 women's lacrosse national championship is going to be on at 5 Eastern. And then 6:30 Eastern, the finals of Division 2 women's track and field. And then on Friday, the 2:05 p.m. will start the Division 3 men's and women's track and field championships prelims and finals. And that 1 Eastern is I missed it. It's the Division 2 track men's team final and Division 3 track and field prelims and finals. And then on the 25th and 9 Eastern will be Division 2 men's team final, and then the Soccer World Series at 11, 1:30 for the games for sure. And then there's Game 13 in history, and that's only if the winner of Game 9, which is an elimination match. Game 9 will be an elimination match. And then we have to win Game 11 in the first game of history. And the same with Game 10. Winner of Game 10 was an elimination match. And the elimination match winner is the first one of the teams in the bracket, in the 2 brackets. In the loser bracket, both teams do. And we have Game 13 and 14. One will be at 4 Eastern and 6 Eastern. And the second will be at 6 Eastern. And then we have Division 2 men's lacrosse championship on NCAA.com. And then Division 3 is at 7 Eastern. And then Division 2 1 baseball section show. 64 teams for the Rhode Island has 2 and 1 Eastern. 1 Eastern has the men's lacrosse national championship on ESPN. They used to have more on, like, you know. Oh, yeah. And then the golf channel has the individual championship, which is the stroke play. The 3 rounds of stroke play, individual stroke play, on 6 Eastern on ESP on Golf Channel. And then the men's golf finals, the quarterfinals, like the team match play, is on at 1 Eastern on 27th, 6 Eastern. And the first one is, and then Division 2 Softball Championship Finals. Game 1 is on 6 Eastern on Tuesday, 27th, and then 3 Eastern will be Game 2, and then if necessary, we'll have a Game 3 immediately after that. 5:30 to be tentatively, which will be a team that's on 1-0. Makes it 1-1. That'll be Game 3 right after me after the necessary. And then 28-12. Eastern plus Division 1 over Jacksonville. East first round from Jacksonville, Florida. And College Station, Texas is West first round. The other one says team final. At 6 Eastern, 10 deep lead on ESPN. And then 12 final championship match on ESPN. On Golf Channel Live. 6 Eastern. And the men's team final. We take the lead at 9 Eastern ESPN. And then 11, and then at 6 Eastern also we have the men's golf championship. And then we have the Division 1 Soccer World Series. And as well as Division 3 Soccer World Series. The Division 1 will be in ESPN. Division 2, 3 will be on NCAA.com. Noon, 2:30, 5, and 7:30 Eastern for the Division 3. Division 1 will have noon, 2:30 on ESPN, and 7, 9:30 ESPN 2. And then obviously the East first round, West first round, track and field regionals on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 28th through 31st. Then we have the Division 3 women's round finals. Eats 1 and Eats 2. Eats first round, second round. Eats 8 total Eastern. 8s and 4s. Starting Eastern for Division 2. And Eats. And we have the first rounds of 8s and the 4s. And all in the 4s competition. At 9:40, starting at 9:40 Eastern. And then on NCAA.com. And then Division 3 Baseball World Series starts on Friday the 30th at 10, 1:15. 4:45, and Eastern. And then the Division 3 softball finals will be on ESPN. Will be on NCAA for softball. Game 5 will be at noon Eastern. And then it'll be 2:30 Eastern. It'll be 5 Eastern. And it'll be 7:30 Eastern. And then 7 Eastern. And 9:30 Eastern. It will be games 5 and 6 and ESPN 2 live. And then we have the 31st. We have 12 Eastern. We have semifinals of the 8s, 1, 8s, 2, and 4s. And then we have live coverage of the Division 3 Baseball World Series at 10 Eastern, 1:15 Eastern, 4:45 Eastern, and then Division 3 Run Finals, Petite Finals, and Grand Finals, which is probably Repechage Finals, and the Grand Finals. Each one starts at 10:36 Eastern. That's Division 1 for the semifinals, 8:12 Eastern. Division 2 Women's Run Finals, Petite Grand Finals, 8 and 4s at 11 Eastern. And then NCAA.com. Division 3 semifinals will be on NCAA.com at noon, 2:30. And then we have the Division 2 baseball finals starting at 1:30 Eastern for Game 3 on Saturday. And then we have 6 Eastern for Game 4. Then we have the Women's World Series Division 1 softball, Game 7 on EBC at 3 Eastern, Game 8 at 7 Eastern ESPN. And then we have 8:12 Eastern on Sunday, the 1st of June. We have the finals and petite finals and grand finals at 8:12 Eastern and NCAA.com. Division 3 baseball finals, Game 9. We got 11 AM. And then there's one will be one at 3 Eastern, 10. And then that'll be it. And then Monday the 2nd. And then Monday, Sunday the 1st also Division 3 semifinals, Game 11 at noon until 2:30 Eastern. And then if necessary games for the Game 11, if necessary, we have 5 Eastern. And then Game 14, Game 12, Game 14, which is Game 12, Game 12, the Game 10 winner, which is the elimination game winner, wins game. If the elimination game winner from Game 10 means basically if the elimination winner team that is facing elimination in Game 11 wins Game 13, they'll be at 5 Eastern. And then if Game 12 elimination team is facing elimination, Game 12 wins, they'll be Game 14 at 7:30 Eastern. And then we have Division 2 baseball finals at 6 Eastern. That's the only game on. And then we have ABC has Game 9, which is an elimination match. And then Game 10, ESPN has it because there is right now due to NHL or NBA on ESPN. And then with the conference finals, and then ESPN 2 have Sunday baseball. But if the conference finals for NBA or NHL on ESPN don't happen, that game doesn't happen, then it will be ESPN 2. And then that'll be on at 7 Eastern. And then Monday the 2nd, we have the Division 3 baseball finals at 10, 1:15. And then 4:45 Eastern will be the 10th game. That's if the elimination team in Game 11 wins. And the Game 14 will be at Eastern. That's if the Game 12 elimination winner wins that one. And then at noon, 2:30 Eastern, noon will be and then winner game, and then it'll be the bracket final on the sites. But then, if necessary, but the winner of game number 9, which is an elimination game, will have to play the winner's bracket winner. So if the elimination winner wins, first if necessary, that'll be right away immediately after at 2:30 Eastern on ESPN. And if not, we'll go to 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Or on ESPN too. Winner will have the same thing at 9:30 Eastern. If 10 will be the other's game. Or just move the second one, just move to 2:30 Eastern, and then the third one would be at, if necessary, could be at 7 Eastern as well. Or maybe there's 7 and 8. I'm not sure how they'll do it, but if there's break, I'm not sure how they'll do it, but we'll see. And then the Division 2 baseball finals will be on Division 3 will be 10, 1:50. I think I said that already. Division 2 baseball finals will be 1:30 and 6 Eastern. And Division 3 softball finals on Monday will be on at noon Eastern, game 15. And that's the only game on Division 2 baseball finals at 9 1:30 Eastern and 6 Eastern. And then the 24 participants of the 96 participants in the two regions, top 24 base of times going, and then 24 teams in the relays. And the 24 participants combined. Try the combined events like the mixed. I think maybe like mixed gender, like relays or mixed gender events. They do like mixed gender relays or stuff like that, maybe. And then, the Division 2 baseball finals game 10 and game 9 at 1:30 and 6 Eastern, like I said before. And Division 3 baseball championship series, we have one at noon Eastern on the 4th, and game 3 Division 3 finals, which is the bracket finals, which is the winners of the brackets. Game 15 will be at noon Eastern. Then the one's called series for Division 3, and then it'll be at 2 noon Eastern. And if necessary, if winner game 2 wins, they'll immediately play game 3 right after that, 2:30 Eastern. And then the Division 2 baseball championship finals will be game 12 will be at 6 Eastern. It does not show no game 11. I'm assuming they'll probably be at 1:30 Eastern. And then we have Division 1 Women's World Series for softball on ESPN at Eastern. Division 3 baseball bracket we have 11 Eastern. And then 45 minutes after that, if necessary, will be on Thursday the 5th. And then tentatively we have if game 11, if necessary, game 11 will be at 1:30 Eastern on Thursday the 5th, and 6 Eastern will be another if necessary, if both if necessaries are needed. If only one if necessary is needed, that'll be at 1:30 Eastern. The second, if there's only one if necessary needed, it'll be at 1:30 Eastern, or who the if necessary team is, but both if necessaries are needed. It'll be game 13 will be the game 11 teams. Again at 1:30 Eastern, and game 14 game 12 teams again in game 14 at 6 Eastern. And Division 1 Women's World Series for softball on Eastern ESPN. And then if necessary, game 3 will be on the Eastern on ESPN on the 6th. And then we have Division 2 baseball championship final, game 1 on NCAA.com, the championship series live on the 6th at NCAA.com. And then we have Division 2 game 2 live on NCAA.com. And then if necessary, it will be immediately after that on, it will be like 45 minutes after the first game. playing game 3, doubleheader. Then the men's and women's outdoor track field championships. The finals will be D1 for field events. And then we have decathlon events. And then also men's events will be live. So it's only men's day on the 11th. So what they do is they do men's days, like where they have just men's events, basically. And then they have all women's events. So, so assuming on the 12th then will be women's events, 13th will be men's events, and like 14th will be like women's events. So Thursday, Saturday will be women's, Wednesday, Friday will be men's events. And then you also see coming up like the men's college World Series for baseball, or Division I baseball championship, or finals. I do not see them mentioned on here yet, but that's as far as they'll post it here. But they got a good bit of stuff going, though. But I'm assuming it will get posted though. Afterwards, so after some of these go down, so and later on I'll do another video about this stuff. But it won't be for a while, so